Okay, welcome everybody to another Jund League. Put out a poll asking what people wanted me to play next after a brief foray into Standard, and Jund was, I think, probably quite a clear winner, so I thought I'd do this. And as it happens, a MTG pilot, James Kizao, managed a 5-0 with this list, and then someone else managed a 5-0 very shortly afterwards with a very similar list. So credit to them for building the list. It's a Boomer Jund style list, no Urza Saga here. The creature land of choice, Restless Cottage, bit of graveyard hate, bit of life gain potentially. It's got a lot of your classic Jund stuff. We are running Bloodbraid Elf. We've got Grists, Lilianas, Colligan's Commands, all that good stuff, Bowmasters, Ragavans. I do want to make a few observations. I'm playing this exactly as James played it, so but I think I just want to talk about a few things that I might consider tweaking. Obviously, I don't know what sort of meta he was targeting or what have you, but I am a fan of 4 Thoughtseizes, 2 Inquisition. Thoughtseize, unlike Inquisition, can hit things like Goblin Charbelcher, Solitude, things like that, and the life loss is usually not that bad, but maybe thinking in aggressive meta, Inquisition does pull a lot more weight. We have got 1 copy of Dark Confidant, so we are losing a little bit of life there, and the mana base can be quite painful, so I can see an argument for Inquisition. Fatal Push is another one. I'm a fan. In a Bloodbraid Elf deck, Fatal Push can be really awkward. Just because if you cascade into it and there's no targets, it's just quite awkward. I think that's all in the main. 2 Tarmogoyfs is interesting, so relying on some of our Planeswalkers and Bloodbraid Elves to close out the game. Sideboard, we have some old favourites coming back: Clothis, Fulminator Mage, Plague Engineer, all good. So yeah, excited to play some Jund. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and huge thank you to everyone that subscribed. If you haven't already, please do consider doing so. Channel at the moment going to be now playing quite a lot of Modern. It'll be mostly the decks I intend to play in Liverpool, where I'm playing in some of the Modern RTQs there, and then the last chance in Antwerp in November, so do look out for that if you are interested in Modern. And then after those finish, probably play quite a lot more, just different things, trying things out, including quite a lot more Jund, so do watch this space. And I'll take this opportunity to plug my Manatraders partnership. You can find a link and a link and code in the description below. Good for 40% back on your 3rd month of subscription. So if you are interested, I highly recommend Manatraders. Let's get into it with Jund. Right, going to be on the play here, which is always good. Mulligan, which is always bad. On lander. Yep, this hand's very good. Do we lead on Inquisition or Ragavan? And what do we put back? I think I might just put Lily back. Inquisition into Bob or Inquisition into Ragavan. I'm going to put Collapse back, I think. I think on the play I just want to play the monkey. The opportunity for turn 2 Liliana. Let's go and grab a Blood Crypt here. So there you go. Still obviously one of the better starts in Modern. Turn 1 monkey. Just the highest upside, I think. I guess if we knew we were against something like Tron, but this is still really good against Tron. Well, let's get into a tap land unless there's a Solitude incoming. Okay, well, we'll attack with Ragavan. I'm actually going to play Inquisition Bob here, unless we hit something. We hit Flayed, so you definitely don't want to cast that one. Let's go Inquisition U. Okay, they do have a binding. Take Carvu. Oh, I shouldn't have taken Carvu there. I should have taken binding. Because Liliana, next turn, Liliana Edict would have been so good. Play Dark Confidant, pass the turn. So a very good sequence there, but definitely incorrect not to take the binding. Although, maybe not actually, because like now we just hopefully just run away with the game. They could consign this. Okay, we draw push and Goif. Well, we'll just go to combat. I'd imagine they're binding the Ragavan. Yep. Attack. And then I'm just going to go Goif. Hold up push / surveil land. Okay, there's the Portico. So they've got 2 consigns. Do you want more red or green? We could get red and green actually. Don't want to land. Oh, we could have surveilled the land on top to get it with Bob actually. Oh, they're going to consign the trigger anyway. Okay, we draw a lightning bolt. None of this adds. Do I want to play Liliana? I think so. I'm going to play her now in case just in case discarding ekes out an extra type for Goif. It's unlikely. Going to get rid of the push, just pressure their life total here. They do have an Arena of Glory. Flage could actually win the game here. Possibly should have played around that. Because they can go Arena. Oh no, not quite, because they don't have enough red mana / blue mana for consign. events. Must have something here. Looks like it might be Flage. Yeah, Flage is pretty awkward. Because they have the arena that could pull them back. Maybe I should have kept the push. Catacombs. Suppose they're going to bash us for 12. I guess I could block. They gain 6. Not actually in the best spot here. No, it was going very well. They're going to ditch consign. Notably, we can't fetch here. Because Fleas is going to put us down to 1. Yeah, should have kept the push. There's arena. They might kill Liliana. So they go to 10. If they're drawing Ragavan as well, that's brutal. They go after the Goyf. Okay, so that would have just been lethal if they just shot us. They could have gone 6, another 6. Yeah, but some very good draws from the opponent, but I should have kept the push, which would have alleviated that somewhat. I think we're in needing Bloodbraid Elf territory now. I think it's better to surveil. We've got rid of 1 push. We do need Revolt, obviously, which is awkward. Don't want that one. Well, there's Bloodbraid Elf. See if we can cascade into anything. Well, there's a Liliana. So now we edict them. There's not really any point in attacking. No. Yeah, just wish I'd kept that push. Because we could have just pushed this. Yeah, keeping the bolt was greedy. What are they going to attack? Attacking us. Shoot the Bloodbraid probably. Yep. So now we need a kill spell. Well, that is a kill spell. I guess we pass, and if they shoot Liliana, we can fatal push the Flage. Like, it's unlikely, but yeah, okay. So yeah, Flage just wrecks us there. Bringing Clothis, Spellbomb, Cling, Endurance. What don't we like? Bolt isn't great against them. Well, actually, Pick Up Poison's pretty good. Well, assuming they're on Leyline Scion, yeah, that's good, because they've got binding anyway. K command. Oh, Orcish Bowmasters doesn't really do much. Let's keep a bolt. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, that sequence where I thought seized, if I thought seized the binding, yeah, lots of little edges there that probably could have been better. Like if I thought seized the binding, Edict the Carvu were in great shape. And then also, yeah, keeping the push. Yeah, we'll keep this one. This time I'm gonna lead on Inquisition. Because I want to take their Ragavan, take their Bolt. Because now we get to go Ragavan, Inquisition. Oh, I've got a Null Drifter. Okay, so it's that build. Inquisition again. Take. Ooh, actually, Ragavan. Not actually that great here. Oh, that's fine. I was thinking we were a turn ahead. Yep. I was thinking they could just carve it next. Sorry, Flage it next turn, but. So gonna want to hit something with Bloodbraid Elf. Okay, push is good. Bolt. I kind of just want to go Bolt Inquisition. Yeah. Keeps our life total high. Stops them killing Ragavan next turn. Like if they just go Null Drifter, that's fine. They did keep one on top. I guess the Bolt was on top actually. Oh no, that was after. Okay, Null Drifter's fine. Okay, Bloodstained Mire. Play that. I'm just going to get a basic. Yep. You discard, deal 2 damage. We've hit quite well with our K commands, to be fair. Okay. Opponent's at 6. We do have push in hand. We haven't seen Scion and Leyline and things. So they're going to go fetch, play Flage. We have ended up with only one card in hand. Oh, they do run Scion, okay. I think I'm still attacking. Well, that's a very good draw. So we attack, they go to 2, which I think is fine. So they're just going to block Ragavan. Ah! Okay, they don't block Ragavan. Surely you block Ragavan here. Oh, I guess they're worried about K command. Oh, they have Bolt anyway. Okay, that's rough. Well, Skoo's an old favourite. And then I'm going to pass the turn. Because if they have Bolt, I don't want to tap first. I want them to use it in their turn. Let's see, Flage. And I think I'm just going to eat Carvu now in case they draw another Bolt. We do only have one green mana, so it's a little bit awkward. But it is enough to tangle with this Scion of Draco. Do love some scavenging ooze. Definitely coming to our rescue here. Pick your poison would be nice. Thoughtseize. Well, it's not getting any better. Doorkeeper Thrall or something. Yeah. Double stub. Okay. So if we attack, I don't think I want to attack yet. Because if I attack now, they can kill my ooze by double blocking. I think I will try and kill the Thrall. Okay, opponent attacks, which means they've drawn Binding, probably. Go for the push first. This does have vigilance actually, so maybe not. Yeah, opponents are actually drawn pretty well. Needs to have a stub as well, so we need runner. Spell bomb's okay. I think I'm just going to draw the card now. Rocksteady Prophecy, not the best draw. Something like Croxer would be nice. Graveyard that one. My opponent draws Flooded Strand and plays it. So yeah, Bloodbraid Elf, best draw. Don't want to go below a multiple of 4. That's actually pretty good. Wonder if they'll surveil. Okay, 4. If they see bind, okay, they put one on top. Can I cast that one? I think I will. If I can. Can we cast it is the question. Right, so play black, red, green. So this is kind of pointless, but it opens up the possibility to cast Scion of Draco from the opponent's deck or Leyline Binding. It's also something to sacrifice in case of an Annihilator from a Null Drifter. Okay, no attacks from the opponent. Okay, not sure why, given they drew another Scion. Well, it's a turn too late. Well, a couple of turns. Actually, yeah, a lot too late. I guess. Yeah, they didn't attack. I guess they're scared of Ragavan and Bolt. Okay, they've attacked with 1. So yeah, we need to draw. Bigger poison would be fine. Obviously Bolt's great, Colligan's Command great. Abrupt Decay is not the one. Let's see if they go for it here. Got a bluff. Bluffing like a terminate effect. Opponent thinking about it. Okay, they do go for it. GG's. Yeah, seeing that double stub was awkward. I feel like we get quite unlucky, but I also definitely could have played tighter, especially game 1, that sequencing with Liliana, and also there was something else as well, wasn't there? Like, yeah, discarding the push. Probably 2 big mistakes that contributed to losing the game. But yeah, we'll keep going. See if I can see. Might have been Haiwa. Might be butchering that. That might be the Jund, or the other Jund 5-0. I think the other one might have been before the reset. Okay, match number 2 on the draw. See what's what. Okay, yeah, like discarding to Bob, that's good enough for me. So you think Macy, usually think energy. I'm gonna go and get a basic here. Although that does preclude us playing Red and 6. Okay, it's Storm. What do we take? They have lots of Ren's Resolves. I think I'm just going to take the Ritual. Okay, this exiles a graveyard, which is handy. The question is, do we play Bob next turn? Okay, they hit Ritual past in Flames. I think I'm just going to play Bob this turn. Try and find some more action. Hopefully it's difficult for them to like go off this turn. There's a resolve. They haven't found a land though, just double. Oh, that's good for us. Till the end of your next turn. Okay. Find a land and a bolt. In that case, we're going to go Thoughtseize. I'm going to take the mana, I think. Yeah. And just play the land they know about and pass. It's a little bit risky, but given they didn't draw a land as well, just killing the Ral is big. Let's go ahead and bolt this right now. Let's grab a mortuary. I'm gonna graveyard that one. Not really what we're after. Another bolt is fine. So we need to make sure we can Riveteer's Charm. So we need double red here. Doesn't do artifact, does it? No. Strike it rich. They hit some good stuff there. They don't hit another. So we need them to be on a Past in Flames line, really. They might actually just have enough. Where was Wish? This is going to be rough, I think. They can go Wish, Grape Shot now. Oh, they find another ritual. That's really rough. They can go Wish, Grape Shot. Oh, that sucks. Well, we did all we could. Endurance, Force of Vigor, Clothis probably, Spellbomb, Seiju. No, Push isn't great. Bowmaster doesn't do much. Bring in these cards. I kind of want access to Plague Engineer for the Empty the Warrens plan. Is Pick Your Poison good enough? don't think so. Shaven elf. Okay, so turn to. Okay, sure. At least the veil lands are a bit annoying. I'm gonna graveyard that one. Next turn we'll go district, thoughts use. Graveyard that one, we can get it back with round 6. So they have double medallion. I can kill one medallion. It's going to take the Ren's Resolve. We can kill 2 medallions potentially. They can pending our Colossus. If they go for a medallion here, I'll call against command it. Black, I think. Destroy target artifact. Target player discards. Okay, they get rid of a pending. Could be another medallion. Morphos instead, looking for a land maybe? Yeah, because they didn't find a land. Do I just besage you this now? Like, no, I think I'm going to cast Bloodbraid Elf. I didn't come here to not cast Bloodbraid Elf. Well, Goif's not bad. It's like a lot of pressure. Maybe I should have besaged. It's looking likely that might have been the play. But then beside you, Ren and 6. We haven't got the quickest clock. Okay, pending's fine. Okay, they are grape shotting us. Oh no, they're grape shotting. Yeah, okay. So now we go Ren and 6. Play this. I'm gonna just besiege you this after they draw. And then if they play the next one, we'll besiege you that as well. Same again. So how does this work? If it, okay, so non-land. Let's start getting rid of the I think just like the impulse effects probably. No, I'm gonna get rid of the mana. Fire up the cottage. Yep, Manamorphose. Play the land in case we want to besiege you something. We've actually got lethal next turn with this bolt. The minute they cast a spell, I'm going to bolt this. Oh, that was rough. But they have flipped it. No. And now they're going to go off because they can find... Make it plus one less to cast. And then find the Past in Flames. Go off from there. Ugh, maybe I shouldn't have bolted right then. Hope they... Yeah. Because if they flip it, I could have bolted this. Yeah, they did have one in exile, so we just lose the game now, unfortunately, because they just go... Can they make the mana? Yeah, they have... Well, they have one ritual. Manamorphose. I mean, I'm assuming they can. Yeah, oh, that's rough. Making some mistakes here. Again, yeah, we just didn't kill them quick enough. I feel like, I don't know, they had like 0 cards in hand, and then it was Ral ritual plus the ritual, the second ritual, flip the row. But yeah, definitely could have played better. See if we can pull back something here. It's good against some decks. I think we'll keep it. It's a bit weird leading on a Surveyor Land. I might not do it actually. Do we know what we're looking for? Might want to bolt turn one. No, I'm gonna go for it. And we're always putting that one on top. Unclaimed territory. Human. Well, Jund against humans. Where's this guy? Ooh. Okay, that worked. Okay. Pass. I guess I could have gone oh, I should have gone collapse there. That was stupid. God, missing a few bits because I could have gone fetch, collapse, kill both of these. Would have been a really efficient use of mana. God, yeah, that was that's an awful play. I hope there's a voice of victory. Okay. Okay, so we don't want to. See if they want to attack with their Guide of Souls. Okay, that's good for us. Because we get to Bowmasters. Then we'll just wrath their board this turn. I'm actually going to go Inquisition as well. So we'll kill. I think Guide of Soul is actually scarier. Now we're in charge. Okay. So we draw. Thoughts he's not great. I guess actually we could just go Thoughtseize, take the relic, because that opens up the good old upkeep draw step Colligan's command. Just gonna bolt here. Okay. I guess with the ether vials is a bit awkward. Just do this. Okay, so it looks like they have drawn a 2-mana spell. Okay. Could have dashed, but we are at 9 life. Oh, I bet it is a Serac actually. Oh, they've got that. Didn't forget about that one. Okay, well, we go to 7. Okay, they haven't drawn enough. They do attack. I'm surprised at. I'm going to play another Bowmasters. Let's kill this. Like, I feel like their main route to victory here is just... Oh, they had drawn enough. Okay, really need to pay more attention because I could have killed this and that. That would have had nothing. I could just block with Ragavan and then shot this 3 times. I might not allow for this Bloodbraid elf. Not sure I want to risk that one. Or do we? Like, I'm kind of afraid of getting pinged out. Let me get a... I'm just going to go for it. Greatness at any cost. And all that. Can't really attack though. The opponent is at 27. If there isn't another Arabazmir. Exile target player's graveyard is fine. Humans you control gain hexproof and indestructible. Okay, that's pretty good against us. Okay. So what we get with Bob. Land is good. I'm not going to play this, I'm just going to play the Besiege You. See what we hit. Well, that's a good draw. I'm going to go... I'm definitely killing this. Just gonna have them discard a card. Yeah, Bloodbraid Elf into Colligan's card. This is a thing here I think I've mentioned before where it's about not giving the opponent a choice. Like, it doesn't matter here because we couldn't kill this with Colligan's command. But if this was a 2 toughness creature, we wouldn't shoot that with Colligan's command usually. Okay, they were sandbagging a land. No attacks because this is hexproof and indestructible. May have to shoot our own Dark Confidant at some point. Norin, okay. Okay, Bolt's good. Okay, so we just go Bolt here. Don't want Norin to attack us, really. Yep, we'll have that one. Okay, let's see what's what. I'm just blocking here. Right, sure. I will surveil. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, that was. Ah, because that deals us 3 with Bob. That was dumb. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go. Well, that's good. then just gaining life. Oh, I didn't hold up. I should have tapped differently so I could have edicted our Bob. I should, yeah, because now we die to like Liliana, Bloodbraid Elf. I will be Riveteer's Charming here, because if we can hit like Bowmasters. And we can gain life from this. Well, they're putting something in. Hopefully it's not. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We did get rid of a Liliana, so that helps. Well, it's greatness at any cost. Please don't be a cost. That was close. Oh, okay. Plague Engineer, Pyroclasm. I'm tempted by Oof. Clothes in these grindy matchups tends to be quite good. Don't want the Thoughtseizes. Don't think we want Ragavand actually, especially not on the draw. Let's try that. Need one more. Let's go collect a reef. Right, Mulligan a one lander. Keep this hand is really good. Look about Bowmasters, I think. Have they got the vial? They do. Go and grab Blood Crypt, Inquisition, Norin. Okay. This gets pushed. I'm going to take this one because it draws some cards. There's the heroes. I guess I can do this into this, but that's fine. I think I'm just going to push this turn. Hold up bolt. Lauren's a very strange card. Pretty much unkillable. I'm trying to think of things that can kill it. I think I'm just going to bolt that. Hope they haven't got the... Oh no, they'd have to sacrifice the other thing. So I'm just going to jam red and 6 here. Let me know if you can think of anything that can kill Nora in the Wary. I can't think of anything. Nothing comes to mind. Oh, I guess Plague Engineer would do it, actually. So we do have something in our deck that can kill it. Okay, I should have... Yep, I'm just going to do that now. They can't choose creature, which is nice. I think I'm going to play Scoos next turn. Because with this, if we hit the type, if they choose instant and we hit that with Bloodbraid Elf, it's really annoying. Because we won't be able to cast it. Or we can cast it. No, we can't. Can't even cast it. So this is a new Spider-Man spell, but they haven't got the rights to the art, I believe. So they have to have different artwork for Modo. Okay. Start gaining a bit of life back. So they chose instant here. Fine. If they attack, I'll block and grow the ooze. we go. Back up to a healthy 11. Go and grab. And play the Bloodbraid elf now. So we do hit that. So to target this, and we do have to pay the 1. This might have been a bad attack, actually. Like, just because if they had something in double block, I quite value the skews quite highly. Okay. Maybe they haven't got a viable creature. Oh, but that will trigger that, okay. That's a good draw. Question is, do we just try and win the game with Ren and 6? I think so. So we can just ultimate Ren. And then bolt them every time we draw a land. Oh, we could be greedy and go another turn, so we can just bolt them every turn. They're kind of incentivized to attack here. If they attack with both... Oh, we have to remember Kolaghan's Conquest one more. If they attack with both, I'll double block the Satoru. Human versus Jundo. Love it. Spider Human Hero. Not sure what this is in the actual Spider-Man stuff. I guess Oof is worth it to turn off their like combo as well. Thalia, okay. But we can just ping that with Ren and 6. Whether we do or not. Yeah, I think we're just going now for killing loads of stuff. I actually don't think we're going to ultimate. I think we're just going to go like kill, kill, kill. Maybe I should just be ultimating, but just killing all their stuff is good. I think I'm just going to hold the lands now. I actually think it's just time to attack. Start turning the corner. They're drawing a lot of cards, but they haven't got the mana to use them. They can't activate their Ether Vial. And we have them dead next turn. We can gain more life with Scoos. Do they have that thing warped though? Okay, that's a bit scary. Although we can just Colligan's command that. Deal 2 damage. Discard a card. So otherwise they're going to make us pay one more for this. I wonder if they'll attack Liliana. Or Ren, of course. Maybe I wish I'd ultimated. Yeah, kill Liliana's fine. It's not so hot. I guess Ren and 6 can kill this as well. Do we just do that? Yeah, I think so. Because it stops them drawing with Sataru. Oh, I shouldn't have attacked with the ooze, that was dumb. Although they have to block here, actually, so no, that was a good attack. Ignore me. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We can gain 4 life here. Scoos has been kind of MVP this game. Sweet match. Okay, Norin works to draw cards, but Hoping there's not many ways for the opponent to get out of this. Okay, Relic you cannot activate because that is an activated ability. Not quite dead. Eat all of their creatures. Make use a 10/10. Well, that's a good draw. Okay, GG's. That was, yeah, good old fair magic, which is what we like. So at least we get a win on the board. Yeah, move on to round number 4. Right, next couple of games. I'm just going to be walking through like recorded replays essentially. Just didn't manage to get the play-by-play as I went through, so we'll just go through that. We're in round number 4. We're on the draw here. Going through it at 2 times speed, but keep a decent hand. Thoughtseize or Ragavan. See a Ragavan of the opponent. So here, first choice, do we want to play Ragavan, do you want to play Thoughtseize? I decided to play Ragavan to block their Ragavan, especially since we drew one. It also turns off the possibility of turn 2 Blood Moon, because they can't both kill Ragavan and connect and cast Blood Moon, sorry. They do have the Galvanic Discharge. They hit our Renin 6, which is obviously very good. Go ahead and cast it. To be fair, we'd rather they play that. Well, with the Ragavan in hand, it's a bit awkward. So here, I decided we could have Renin 6 killed Ragavan, but was a little bit afraid of Blood Moon, and we did draw the Lightning Bolt to kill the Ragavan. So, yeah, decided to Thoughtseize here. They do have the Blood Moon. Obviously want to let them go to attacks before we kill the Ragavan. But yeah, kind of preferred that Renin 6 than if they'd had like an Ajani. Okay, there's Ragavan. Draw Thoughtseize, so we're just gonna... We do miss a land, but we need to kill the Ragavan. See what they do. So they have Seasoned Pyromancer, which is obviously a very good draw, getting rid of some lands from hand. Yep. More Renin 6. We draw Scavenging Ooze, which isn't too bad here. Buy back a land. Now we can choose here. We could go Skooz Activate, but that doesn't do much for us here. We could Thoughtseize to see what they drew. Ragavan's obviously not great. I decided to Thoughtseize in case they've drawn something, you know, see what they've drawn, but actually here we get really got by it because they now get to put Flage into the bin. And we just die to that pretty much next turn. So that was like we couldn't Skooz it either. So yeah, just quite punished there. Bring in Plague Engineers, Graveyard Hate. Clothis is just a good card in the grindier matchups. Trim some Thoughtseizers, trim the Bob, trim the Lilies because they have so many tokens, and yeah, trim an Inquisition as well, trim K commands. Like K commands not great. Keeping the Inquisition instead. great hand here. It's Ragavan into Bowmasters and stuff like that. So happy with this one. Go and get Blood Crypt, of course, with these 2 green producing lands. Opponent goes Guide of Souls. Just going to not mess around and Abrupt Decay that one. Get in with our Ragavan. We find Ocelot Pride, which is, you know, our Ragavan doing work this time. Opponent plays a Johnny. So here, got some interesting choices. I decide to go Bowmasters, kill the cat, because then if the opponent wants to transform it, we can then kill the Ajani Planeswalker. Just attack with Ragavan here. Surveil. Graveyard the Goyf. Blood Moon's wouldn't have been too bad for us here because we can still cast all of our spells. Okay, they have Flage. So we're just going to spin the wheels on Bloodbraid Elf because they do have Arena of Glory, but we do manage to hit an Endurance, which is obviously one of our best hits considering they just put Flage into the bin. So yeah, we can now attack for 5. Really good there. I mean, we did need to hit the Endurance or some sort of graveyard hate. That's fine. We can just Ren 6 the Ragavan. Play the Restless Cottage. Opponent has the Thraben Charm. I decided to leave the Orc Army back in case of a dashed Ragavan here. We have lethal next turn with the Cottage. Looks like the score tracker goes a bit awry. So here the opponent attacks. This is a good place to pause. They send everything at Ren 6. So yeah, I choose not to block because no point. But I should have probably thought about what they might do, you know. And here I think they play, yeah, they have a Thraben Charm, but that was an instant anyway. So don't quite have lethal now. But still in obviously very good shape. So yeah, probably should have thought about that attack a bit more, but didn't change any sideboarding. Yeah, 1 lander here. But we have, we did go to 6. We yeah, have the opportunity here to you know, to really go off if we manage to get this Ren 6 going and stuff. But we don't actually, we find Pyroclasm, but we don't find, with our Surveil, we don't find a red source. So with Pyroclasm and the opponent leading Ocelot Pride, I have to graveyard that one and just hope for a red source. As it is, we find another green source. So we play that, play Goyf. Pass the turn. Opponent goes Guide, Voice of Victory. So very good start from the opponent. We're in the territory of really just needing a red source. Pyroclasm kills everything apart from, oh, it doesn't actually kill the Ocelot Pride here. But we don't find it and we just lose on the spot. So I think mulliganing to 6, energy is a weird one because it's almost like we need to mulligan to removal on turn 1 on the draw. But yeah, really got there. So game 2, sorry, the 5th and final round, we are 1 and 3, so not great. We thought see it's Titan. Here we're just going to take the Spelunking. Expedition map can go and get a Saga which can buy Titan, but sorry, can get Amulet, but that's kind of slow. Fetch land is a very good draw there because we're able to play Ren and 6 and get the land back. See what they have. Okay, they go with Seiju, so they're going to fetch something up. Nothing much to do here. It's going to surveil. Don't want Bowmasters. Grab the land back and pass. Opponent searches for. There's a Saga as expected. Considered bolting them there, but actually if we draw another bolt, we might want to double bolt a Titan. See what we hit with Bloodbraid Elf. We hit Inquisition. Now here, this is exactly what I was talking about in my preamble. We find Inquisition from Bloodbraid Elf, and it can't take Primeval Titan. It actually misses here, which is obviously huge. So big, point here for. And when I play the deck again, I will change Inquisition for Thoughtseize. We don't know that it would have been Inquisition. Thoughtseize, because we still would have been running 6, so 4 Thoughtseize, 2 Inquisition. But yeah, just for situations like this, Thoughtseize I think is the way to go. As it is, we smash for 3, but with that Titan in hand, we're looking a bit slow here. And they now have, we've got a Ren and 6 on 6. Gonna dash. Now we get to connect because of the lightning bolt. Find Spelunking. I'm going to play it here. Put Ren and 6 to 7, but the opponent can play Titan this turn. They copy Amulet, and then they just have 2 Amulets and a Lotus Field. We're just dead. With 2 Amulets these days, I think it is pretty much deterministic. So we look at anything that says destroy target land, pick a poison for Amulets and Sagas, things like that. Get rid of the Bowmasters. Grist too slow. Push doesn't really do anything, especially against Titan these days. Bob goes, and yeah, there's our R60. Possibly should have brought in some more graveyard hate because they are on the what's it called, the 1/3 thing that brings back all their lands. I can't remember the name of it now. Keep a good hand here. Get to go Inquisition into Ren and 6 into Liliana. Titan was always hard for Jund. So we see 3 lands, Spelunking Green Suns. So here I decide to take Summoner's Pact, I think. So Spelunking, an Amulet can be got with Saga. So that's kind of redundant. Did think about Zenith, because they can Zenith on 1. But if they Zenith on 1, we just Ren and 6 the Dryad Arbor. So yeah, don't really care about fire magic. So yeah, just take the Pact. Notably, they can go Zenith on 1 because of Vestige. But yeah, there's play out the gardens. Decay's not a bad draw. Play Ren and 6 again. There's Vestige. That's it, Aftermath Analyst. We draw Fulminator Mage, so again, choices here. I think I choose... So we can either Decay the Analyst, Fulminate Major Land, or Liliana the Analyst. Or Liliana Plus. Benefits to all of them, but I go for Fulminator Mage. Looking back, I'm not sure, but I didn't want them to be able to play Spelunking this turn. But knowing they have Saga, that could have been wrong. I do forget to plus my Renin 6 as well. Definitely made quite a few mistakes this league. Opponent finds Vesuva. We obviously need to kill the Analyst. But we don't actually need to do it just yet. Because they can't activate it next turn. Opponent discards a Titan to Liliana. It's a bit scary. There's Spelunking. Do draw a lot of lands. Yeah, we have to edict them here because of all the lands in their graveyard. Then just choose to Decay so it reduces the chance they can Titan us this turn. Because we know they have the Green Suns, which can obviously go and get Titan. There's Vesuva again. So now they have 5 mana this turn. Really looking for something good here. Well, Bloodbraid Elf is about as good as it gets quite often. Yep, just... So I choose to Surveil here. I think to see what we can put on top for Bloodbraid. Inquisition I put on top because we know they have Green Suns as their way to find Titan. It is their only card in hand, their only non-land, so... Renin 6 should be on 7, annoyingly. I don't attack because I don't want the construct going at Lily or any of our planeswalkers. Opponent floats the mana though here, goes and gets a map. They find an amulet, so they have Grill Turf Otawara in hand. Not sure why they didn't make the token. Because actually withdrawing that, the token would have been able to just attack through the Bloodbraid Elf. Opponent gets Shifting Woodland, which is very scary. Again, I could have thought about that with playing Restless Cottage last turn. We draw Force of Vigor, which is very good here. So here, if my opponent just animates Shifting Woodland, I don't want to Force of Vigor first in case they have something else in mind and might want to copy one of those things. But the opponent plays Urza's Cave, so here we can also wait on Force of Vigor, because if they go for Urza's Cave, which they do, we get to now force both of those, and they can't Titan us this turn because they haven't got enough mana for Shifting Woodland to become a copy of Titan. So they're left with just Otawara in hand, but Shifting Woodland. And we can attack with Restless Cottage to remove Titan from their graveyard. We do draw another land, which, yeah, obviously rough. We can now flashback stuff, but there's nothing that we want to be able to flash back. And now we're starting to finally beat in with Restless Cottage. We do have to actually, though, because they have that analyst in the graveyard as well, we have to take the analyst here, because otherwise I think we're just deterministically dead. And they can get Teleria West back as well, so they can just cast another Titan. So we're kind of forced to take analyst here, which kind of sucks because they do get to Titan us next turn. We did draw a lot of lands here, which isn't what we want to be doing. Shifting Woodland's a pretty messed up card. Yeah, they kill Liliana, just go and get some lands. They get T West, so yeah, they can transmute now. We just gain 3 life. Not the best, not the best play, but we draw another land. We do get to now eat the Titan, so they can't use that anymore, but with the T West in hand, they can just go and get another one. It's holding up Abrupt Decay here. Yep, so they transmute for Pact. Pact for Titan. Play Titan with 1 red floating, and then I thought this was cool. They get the haste land, bounce it, and then they can play it for their land for turn with the red floating, give it haste. Titan attacks, goes and gets double forest to make sure they can pay for Pact. We gain some life. We draw another land. Not really much we can do. I just fetch here. I thought there was another Surveil land in. Just attack with Cottage. Doesn't really do anything. Well, it's our clock. Choose to Inquisition them. Have Saga Beseiju. Beseiju obviously able to kill our Restless Cottage. But they would have had access to Beseiju, whatever. So they play the Saga, kind of rough. We can force a Vigor the Saga next turn. Yeah, they go and get another reanimate land, so even if we kill the Titan, we find Fulminator, which isn't bad. I just go for Fulminator here, blow up the Shifting Woodland, and then force the Saga. Maybe I was meant to attack, but we know they've got Beseiju is the problem. And they find Pact, they're able to give their Titan haste, so pretty rough league there. Let's take it to the... So, yeah, that was pretty rough. A lot of credit to the people that managed to 5-0 with it. I think a couple of things. I think in some cases we genuinely did get unlucky. We drew a lot of lands there against Titan, and none of them were Boseiju. I think I also played badly. There were a few sequencing problems, not quite thinking through lines. I think a big lesson is, for me, and I would try and take something from the leagues, is that thinking a couple of turns ahead rather than just going with gut. I think I need to take a bit more time. There was that one where it would have been such a better play to let them, I think it was it Zoo, where I could have just let them play out the Carvu, and then Edict did it with Liliana, and we were so far ahead. So yeah, thinking out the next couple of turns I think would be really helpful. I also think I would change a few bits. I'm not sure about only 2 Tarmogoyfs. I feel like our clock was just kind of slow in a lot of games. Definitely would change 2 Inquisitions to 2 Thoughtseize. Would probably remove the pushes, possibly to the sideboard, although against energy that's rough. But I would probably change those for like a more unconditional kill spell, like a Terminate or something, or Bitter Triumph maybe. But yeah, deck list is definitely sweet, and I will be playing it again. If you spotted any other Howlers, please do let me know. I was a fan of the Restless Cottage, and Scavenging Ooze I really liked as well. So yeah, do let me know what you thought. Not quite the result we wanted, but yeah, I do believe in publishing. You know, it's a 1-4 league, but you know, the process of refining the list and seeing what and learning from the mistakes, I think, is quite important. So yeah, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.